Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video I'm going to be explaining the only two ways we can see a juvenile, aka young teenage Ingen Spinosaurus hybrid again in Jurassic World Dominion. So let's get started with this video. So to start off, if you didn't know what the word juvenile in human years is, it's age 7 to 12 years old. And the Spinosaurus in Spino years in Jurassic Park 3 was 2 years old. So what I'm trying to say here is that he was about 12 years old in human years at the absolute youngest in Jurassic Park 3 and 13 years old in human years at the absolute oldest. I really don't care what anyone says, but that is the 100% facts, as he showed absolutely no signs of being an adult and showed a lot of signs of being really young in Jurassic Park 3 and didn't show any signs at all being mature. So he can be classified as either a final stage of juvenile or his first stage of young adolescence. Similar to the Allosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the only carnivore dinosaur that was definitely not in the last stage of juvenile was the Dilophosaurus. I say she was about 10 years old in human years in Jurassic Park and about 1 to 2 years old in Dilophosaurus years in the first Jurassic Park film. Also, in human years, 13 to 16 is a teenager and 17 to 19 is considered a sub-adult. I know most cases you're legally an adult when you're at age 18 to 19, but most people don't stop fully growing until they're 20, 21. So for example, the Indominus Rex in Jurassic World was at the absolute youngest 17 to 18 years old. And the Baryonyx in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was about 18 to 19 years old in her last stage of sub-adult. And of course, if you didn't know, which I'll touch upon more in a future video, the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3 was not a sub-adult or a juvenile, but was actually a fully grown adult, as his size was 4.5 meters tall and actually 12 to 12.5 meters long. They used the exact same animatronic T-Rex from the Lost World Jurassic Park, but repainted it. So I'm really sorry, T-Rex fanboys, but the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3 was not a juvenile or a young adolescent or even a sub-adult because, you know, like I said, they used the exact same male buck T-Rex from the Lost World but repainted it. So the T-Rex was a fully grown adult while the Spinosaurus was a young juvenile adolescent, and it killed the T-Rex in 20 seconds. If you're wondering where I got this information from, I actually got it from Clayton Fioriti. He touched upon this, that the T-Rex was actually an adult in Jurassic Park 3, so I'll be putting the link in the description below for my evidence. Anyways, so let's get started with the actual video. So for option number 1, we can get a flashback scene to July 2001, which would obviously be the juvenile, aka young adolescent Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, fighting and killing the Navy tanks and soldiers, since this Jurassic World miniature game states the juvenile Spinosaurus fought the Navy on Isla Sorna in an abandoned dam. And they most likely fought to the death, with of course the Spinosaurus winning due to steroids and his experience in fighting for his first 2 years on Sorna. So anyways, that was option 1 on how we can get a juvenile young adolescence Ingen Spinosaurus once again in Jurassic World Dominion. And I hope option 1 can be the opening scene for Jurassic World Dominion, with of course the other scene with Alan talking to Ian Malcolm right after he returns from Isla Sorna in July 2001 in a bar, where they discuss what Alan saw there and that someone was there making new dinosaurs, the Spinosaurus, Ceratosaurus, and Ankylosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. Hopefully this will be the opening scene of Jurassic World Dominion, a flashback to 2001 of the Spinosaurus kicking the Navy's butt and Ian and Alan in a bar in July 2001. Anyways, here's the final option that can work for us to see a juvenile, aka young adolescence Ingen Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion. Dr. Henry Wu or Louis Doxon make a brand new Ingen hybrid Spinosaurus clone 2 years before Jurassic World Dominion takes place, which would be in 2019. And we all know the Ingen Spinosaurus becomes a juvenile, aka a young adolescent, because it was 12 to 13 years old in human years at age 2. I honestly wouldn't like this because it doesn't make sense on why Dr. Wu or Louis Doxon would actually make a new Ingen Spinosaurus clone when they already have a fully grown adult one already. I mean, maybe they did this because they knew that the adult Ingen Spinosaurus would be impossible to take to Malta to sell in an auction due to how powerful the fully grown adult Spinosaurus is. But the way younger one, they can have a way better chance of capturing it and taking it to Malta due to it being the same size as the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. However, I really hope they don't use option 2, but I will admit option 2 is definitely a possibility and would make sense since the adult is just too powerful to control. But option 1 would be way better. However, if we don't see an adult Ingen Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, then they better at least say that the new Ingen Spinosaurus is a juvenile and not the same one from 2001, because I literally don't care what anyone says. If we see a small 13.3 meter Spinosaurus once again in Jurassic World Dominion, and it's not a flashback, then it's 100% guaranteed not the same one from Jurassic Park 3. I don't care what anyone says. It's physically impossible for the Ingen Spinosaurus and JP3 to even have been a sub-adult, because like I said, sub-adult is age 17 to 19. Young adolescent is like, 13 years old, and then late juvenile is 12. So like I said, the Spino was at the youngest 12 and at the oldest 13. Option 1 I will really enjoy, but option 2 I will be disappointed, because we Jurassic World fans in the Jurassic World community want to see a fully grown adult Ingen Spinosaurus, because why the hell would they only show us a juvenile young adolescence one once again? It just doesn't make sense. It will ruin the Spinosaurus part of the film for me and most other people too. So I think what's best is that we see a flashback to the Navy versus the juvenile Spinosaurus in 2001. And then in 2021, when they're on Sorna in the film, we see a fully grown adult Ingen hybrid Spinosaurus, which is 18 meters long, 9 to 10 meters tall at the top of the sail, 7 to 8 meters tall at the top of the head, and weighs 20 tons in weight. This will be way more exciting because we fans know the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 was far from being fully grown. I'm not going to be explaining why, because I've already done enough of that in my previous videos, but this video I just had to make people realize in this community that these are the only two options that would work for us to see a juvenile Spinosaurus once again. Like, they really are. Now, for option 3, which is not really part of the video, but I'll talk about it anyways. So option 3 is just to say that the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 is a scientifically accurate, fully grown adult Spinosaurus, but not in the real life world, but only in the Jurassic World franchise. But that wouldn't work, because Dr. Henry Wu already said that every dinosaur in this franchise was a hybrid, and on top of that, this would be a big disappointment for the paleontologist freak, because they like the real-life scientifically accurate Spinosaurus more than the inaccurate JP3 one. And on top of that, Colin Trevorrow said that he's going with the scientifically accurate route for Jurassic World Dominion, which means that option 3 is just not going to work. So once again, if we get a juvenile Ingen hybrid Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, here are the only two options that they can go with. Number 1, a flashback to 2001, or a brand new Ingen Spinosaurus was either bred by other Ingen adult Spinosauruses making babies, or Dr. Wu or Dachshund or even someone else made a new Spinosaurus clone exactly 2 years before Jurassic World Dominion was released, which would be June 2019. Yes, I know 2022 is when Jurassic World Dominion is released, but Jurassic World Dominion does not take place in 2022. In that franchise, it takes place in 2021, which is 3 years later after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something new from it. To end this video, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D and 3D animator, David Church, the best director I met on Instagram, BK Go Crazy, my very first hardcore Spinosaurus fan, Zane Schiller, my first friend in the Jurassic Park community on Instagram, Anthony Ellis, my drawer who draws epic background pictures that I use in some of my videos, Rafly Siregar, my comedian since he makes me laugh the most, and Animal World, my best dinosaur friend in real life. If you're interested in any Spinosaurus the King merchandise that I'm selling on my Patreon, the link will be in the description. I'm currently selling t-shirts based off the animations that me and Patrik make, which costs $40 to $50 per shirt. Sweaters are a bit more expensive, unfortunately. Coffee cups are about $32 per one. I'm also selling custom Photoshop pictures to use for whatever you need some for, which is $5 per one. If you're a fan of my discussion videos and wish to be on one discussion video a week of your choice for 35 minutes for the discussion video, that will cost $15 a month. It'll be basically like we talk about whatever you want. If you wish to support me to get better content from me, then contact me through my email or other social medias to talk about it. If you wish to have a 10-second cameo of getting eaten by a dinosaur of your choice in upcoming animations, that will cost $5 a month to appear in each upcoming animation. Receiving deleted scenes of previous animation films is $10 a month, which will give you a concept art and deleted scenes, about 2 a month. Me and Patrik have our own website where we talk about our series Jurassic World Survival of the Fittest, and where we also post concept art of our upcoming projects, and we also post Jurassic Park dinosaur theories. Like, for example, we have the Spinosaurus, the history of it, and we also have Jurassic World Strand on Slazy remaster coming soon, and future projects will be posted on our website. So if you're interested in reading Jurassic Park fun theories and to speculate, come check out our website. Also, if you guys wish to join my Discord server to chat with me about Jurassic Park and other stuff, you're more than welcome to. Just remember to be respectful and polite. The link will be in the description below to my website and my Discord. If you're enjoying the content on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything new. Leave a like and a friendly comment. If you have any friends and family who you think would enjoy my content, please share this video with them, and also my YouTube channel too. And don't forget to do the exact same thing for my YouTube team, and have an amazing day, everyone.